What's going on, y'all? So listen. Hey y'all, I had already filmed the what it is, and right when I was editing and I had turned on my phone, whatever, just to look on my messages on Twitter, right on my timeline, the first thing I see is that Coolio passed away today. The rapper Coolio. Y'all know Coolio with the crazy hair. Wow. Um, just spending most of our lives living in a gangsta paradise. He was only 59 years old. They said he went to a friend's house, got up to go to the bathroom, and never came out the bathroom. And they think that it was possibly a heart attack. Oh my God. We are losing our legends, y'all. We are really losing our legends at a young age. He wasn't even 60, he was only 59. That's still kind of young. Y'all, we got to take care of ourselves, okay? And, you can even be in the best of health and still have a heart attack or have something go wrong, but we still just got to take care of ourselves and look out for our people. I really pray for his family. I do. Oh, what's going on, y'all? Listen, what time is it? It is 6:46. I'm just not getting in the house, just not getting my stuff situated or whatever enough so I can come and do this review, or I should say this video. Girl, it is falling outside, okay? Like, ma'am, it's like 50-some degrees outside. I'm loving it. I don't care. Girl, I sleep well up in weather like this. But, anyway, I hope everybody has been having a good week so far. The internet has been interneting as it has been and it always will be. But, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to get through this video. My eye hurt so bad. And y'all know that feeling when you ain't got enough sleep, you didn't get enough sleep or whatever, and then it just feel like your eyes or your face just like really drooping or some shit. That's the feeling that I'm getting right now. But if you don't know, no, I had a personal issue and emergency or whatever to deal with yesterday night that went all the way into the morning. And instead of taking the day off, I should have called off. But I went on ahead and went to work. So I'm extra tired, but I'm here to do this for y'all because we got some stuff to talk about. And again, I hope y'all having a good week, okay? So far so good, but not for these people that's on here, for most of these people. So, as we get into this, first thing that came down the pipe, actually today that I saw was that they found out who was the suspected killer of PnB, and it's the father and son duo. And see, I just don't understand leaving. It's one thing for you to do crime, you to be in gangs, you to be in the streets or whatever. But then for you to be okay with your kids doing the same thing. I thought, parents or whatever who live that life, they do it because they're trying to make a better life. Even though that ain't the right way to go about it. It's easy, it's dangerous and all that stuff and illegal. But I thought that people's story when they do stuff like that, it's because they're trying to make a better life for their kids so they won't have to be out here suffering and doing all this stuff. Not for them to be doing it together. Not for them to be doing it together. I'm just sitting here like, that don't make no sense. So you literally just let your child come with you. And that just makes me wonder how many times they have done this together. Because it was a robbery gone bad. They left with a whole bunch of his jewelry. And the name of the guy name is Freddie Lee Throne, okay? And then his 17-year-old son, what they say is allegedly the one who actually shot PnB, okay? They had already arrested him. I don't know if they arrested Freddie yet, but I'm pretty sure by now they probably have. If they got the son, they got him. I just feel like that's really messed up. And another thing, so everybody was on the internet, had their stuff to say, and the way that y'all handled this whole situation was purely disgusting because y'all was victim blaming. It was two victims in this situation. It was PnB. Unfortunately, he was a fatal victim, and it was also an emotional victim that was still there, that was actually in the presence of this whole thing going down, and that was his girlfriend and the mother of his child. Okay. And y'all put, and I ain't talking about some of y'all who was who watch me, but I'm just saying in general, because that's what was going on Twitter. I would never forget that. Like, it was so disgusting. Like, everybody just instantly went to blaming the girlfriend because she posted a picture of them, her plate at the Waffle House or whatever. And I'm just like, wow. So we're not going to blame the fact that these people, persons or person, had came in there and attacked them or whatever. We're just going to put all the blame on her and say that she set it up because, she put the post at the location and all this stuff and woo woo woo. And I'm just sitting here like, why would y'all do that? It's been plenty of things that happen to these artists or whatever, and y'all don't blame nobody else but the person who actually shot the person or did the crime against the person. But then when it comes to this particular case, y'all instantly went and blamed and put all this shit on this girl. Mind you, she has to grieve. She has to go home and to tell her kid or kids that their father is not coming back. Got to talk to the parents and tell them what happened. They got to deal with all of that, and y'all putting all this blame and stuff on her. Oh, she shouldn't have. She dumb as hell because she shouldn't have did this. And then come to find out, they did a news report saying that he had put up the post of them in the actual parking lot before they came up in there or pulling in or something like that on his Instagram. So that was one. And then I'm just sitting here like, it just don't make sense because this is a world where somebody could be following you regardless. They could have, employee could have said, yo, so-and-so up in here, come on through, whatever. Money. Y'all seen Players Club. Money upstairs, you know what I'm saying? You could have did some shit like that. Bitch, you just never know. But to say, put instant blame on that girl, that was just really messed up. Only for it to come out to say that it ain't had nothing to do with it. They didn't get the address, or they didn't get his location off of her social media or his social media. Them motherfuckers had already been sitting in the goddamn parking lot before they pulled up. Before any one of them posted anything, they was already sitting up in the parking lot. So I'm just sitting here like, now, we don't know. They didn't say exactly what they were sitting up in the parking lot for, and they just saw opportunity when he got out, and they saw the glitz and glamour and bedazzleness of the jewels and all that shit, or just recognized who he was when he got out the car. But they was already there. So y'all owe that girl an apology, a big-ass apology. And I know most of y'all not going to do it because y'all too goddamn headstrong to swallow your pride and say, my bad, okay? But lock the daddy up. Like, I really want the daddy to get locked all the way up. If the son's getting life, I want him to get triple life because you are no role model for your kid. You really led your kid down the wrong path, and now his life is about to be over. Because he's about to get life. He's definitely about to get life. Or he about to get at least 50 years. He going to be an old-ass man when he get out. His whole freaking youth is about to be gone by the time, and he's going to get charged as an adult. He's going to get charged as an adult. Okay, so we got to do better. This is why I don't want to have kids. That's why I'm so scared to bring kids into this world. Because sometimes I know some of y'all, and I'm pretty sure y'all had that feeling, when y'all was probably debating about having kids, or when you found out that you was pregnant or whatever. I'm pretty sure just about every parent or wannabe parent or soon-to-be parent had them thoughts about, man, I just don't want to mess my kid up. What if I do this wrong? And what if I lead them wrong? And what if this happened? All the what ifs and all that. It's too much for me. It's too much for me, okay? But I'm glad they cleared that up for right now. I continue to get some updates on that. But you guys, tell me how you feel about that story. On to some positive news, though. Bitch, it was circling around Miss Twitter girl and Miss Social Media that it's a possibility that this person could be doing the Super Bowl. This person could be doing the Super Bowl. Then I seen somebody say Taylor Swift was in talks. I said, now it's bad enough that the year before last we had to do the weekend. Now don't get me wrong. Y'all love the weekend. I don't dislike the man. I just didn't think that he was Super Bowl worthy. Like, his set and shit, like, it was, To me, it was forgettable. I'm sorry. You know, would I ever pay to go see The Weeknd in concert? No. If somebody give me a free ticket, yeah. But other than that, I'm not finna spend my money. It's just certain artists that I would rather listen to their music and look at their videos than actually see them in person performing. Because I just know it's not going to sound the same or have the same effect that they had on the actual studio version of the song or the album or whatever. And he's one of those artists, okay? You know, y'all swear up and down that he can sing. He can hold a tune. I ain't gonna say the man can't sing. He can't sing. We know that. You know, that falsetto is... How did we get on The Weeknd? This is not a Weeknd bashing, because somebody can be like, damn, bitch, every fucking time. Shut up, because I'm not bashing him. I'm just saying, you know, he cool or whatever, because I got some of his music too. I like some of his music too. I just don't want to see him live. I do like the way that he be marketing his shit, though. I swear to God, I do. Whoever be on his marketing team, he needs to get them to other people too, so that they can learn how to prolong and put out some good shit. Because some of these motherfuckers be putting shit out and then it goes away real quick. Really quick. And I just don't understand that. Like, girl, we be hyped for 2 days and that was it. I was about to mention somebody, but I ain't even gonna mention her in this episode, in this video. Cause I'm about tired of cussing her out. But I'm gonna let her live tonight. But moving on. Girl, when they said Taylor Swift, I said, please the fuck no. Now, you really don't want me to look at the Super Bowl halftime. Okay? You don't want me to look at it at all. And I won't turn in if it's Taylor Swift. But then somebody said, it's a possibility that it could be Rihanna. I said, Barbados? I said, what? Well, stop playing. I threw that no mind. I paid it no mind. I paid it dust. Next thing you know, Rihanna posted, after not posting in a minute, posted on Twitter, you know, her hand holding the football. I said, oh, bitch, so you for real? Okay, and then the NFL reposted it or whatever. She posted it on Instagram. So, yes, Rihanna will be headlining the Super Bowl halftime for Super Bowl 2023. And I heard that they trying to find some people to actually do it with her. Why she need somebody to do it with her? She can hold... Rihanna has a goddamn catalog that... she can do the Super Bowl by herself. Like, when they did the Super Bowl with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, I was actually, you know, when you go back, I know some of y'all don't like Miss Jennifer Lopez. I get the grievances, but I still like Jennifer. I could shade her all day because it's fun. It's fun, and the jokes and stuff is right. The material is right there, okay? But I still like her, okay? Miss Mama got something coming out on Netflix, too. I'm going to watch that, too. I got to figure out. I think it's called Mother. She like an assassin, and she trying to protect her daughter that she gave up for adoption. Yeah, girl. I'm going to watch that. You know, Jennifer Lopez put out the same movies all the damn time. Let's be honest. But for some whatever reason, I still like them. I haven't looked at the Marry Me movie. That one I feel was a little bit too campy or whatever, but I'm eventually going ahead and try to watch it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not really going to like it, but hey, it is what it is. But for the majority of the thing, I actually do like Jennifer Lopez movies and stuff. I don't expect much from it. Miss Girl really thought that she was going to get an Oscar nomination, or not an Oscar nomination, but win an Oscar for that Hustler movie. I mean, girl, you did good in it. You did really nice. But was it Oscar worthy? No. MTV award, you know, maybe, but child, no. Anyway, so when her and Shakira did the show, and on her little, she was kind of upset, and I was upset too. Like, Jennifer Lopez, say what you fucking want. That's another one that I probably would go see, even though she can't sing. Okay, now let me take that back. The Weeknd sound better than her live, okay? But for the most part, she can hold the tune minimally. I'm trying to be nice, because I don't think that she said, like, I love her albums, some of her albums. Whoever it is that be singing on that album, I like it. You know, Jenny from the Block. Okay, y'all. You can have my nothing and give you all just where you come for me. Y'all wasn't bumping that. Y'all, you lying if you was. You say you wasn't. You were, okay? And then the breakdown. I said, come on, bitch, flat girl. You know, Jennifer Lopez was giving it to us. And I'm just sitting here like, she has a decent catalog too, full of a bunch of hits and a bunch of different things, you know, genres and all that stuff. How come she couldn't do this shit by herself? She really didn't need Shakira. Or if y'all was going to put one of them up there, they both could have did it by themselves. I just didn't understand that. You know, I guess it was just like when Coldplay did their Super Bowl, and then Beyonce came through, and Bruno Mars, and upstage, it was Coldplay featuring Bruno Mars and Beyonce, and they upstaged Coldplay. Nobody gives a shit about what Coldplay has done at the Super Bowl. It's always Beyonce and Bruno Mars and their whole thing. I said, child, I'll be so mad. I be sitting there like, they don't even go. When I heard them I said, one is not like the others, okay? I know they friends or whatever, but they don't even go. They don't even go. But Beyonce did hers all by herself. You got legends that did theirs by themselves. How come Rihanna, don't give her nobody, okay? Rihanna, what I want you to do, I want her to mix just about every album that she done. You know she got 1,000 of them, right? I want her to put a little taste from every album in there. Okay, and I want some of the island up in there. Like, my favorite live performance of hers is when she did the MTV Vanguard Award, and they did the little reggae segment. I was like, yes, you better fucking do that. Come on, rude boy, once you get it out. I said, you know what, word. That's my shit. That's my shit. I said, you better fucking do that. It was good. It was good. I was very much here for it, right? You know, I need a little bit of taste of that. Give them a culture shock, okay? Like, the Anglo-Saxons gonna be pissed again, okay? Because they was like, you know, last year, it was a bunch of niggas. The year before that, it was another nigga. The year before that, it was a minority. Okay, I was about to call them. You know, they probably would have said, "Are we sure that they supposed to be here?" It was a Hispanic. Okay, you know, they just tatted the color. Okay, I'm pretty sure. But y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, because we are here and we're finna show our asses. All right. So I really feel like Rihanna is gonna put on a good show. Because let me tell you something. Y'all know, I told y'all, the first time I ever seen Rihanna live, I went to a concert when the anti-tour, and she did a really good job. Like, she blew me away. Because I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to be like, oh shit, that was one of the better concerts I've been to. You know, that's probably like my top five, okay? And I was like, you know what, I'll go to another Rihanna concert, and I'll pay good money for it too. So, you know. Now, bitch, let me tell you something. Okay, just like I get on my girl, I'm gonna get on you too, because you partly my girl too. But, ma'am, when you sing that last note, or you hum it, or you speak it, whichever one, you know, because you got to get your diaphragm together, you know what I'm saying? Because you just pushed the baby out. You still trying to get your body together, whatever. I understand that and all that shit, and it can change and mess up stuff or whatever. So you working on that, making it stronger, making that core tight, you know. So when you push that last note out, the goddamn screen or whatever you got out there with you, props, something better pop up and say, album coming out on this date. I'm gonna be done with you. Because y'all really playing games these days, okay? Y'all, I bet you back, them damn videos from Beyonce probably ain't even gonna be out then. We still gonna be waiting on the goddamn visuals, bitch. Let me stop. Cause I'm about to get mad. But Rihanna, we seen you walking through the freaking studios. For what? Don't be up in there playing games. I don't want you mixing and going to the studio to mix whatever, the stuff that you're going to be doing at the Super Bowl and all that shit. Fuck that. It better be mixing the album, okay? Because we're tired. We're tired. We literally gave up on you, and this Super Bowl announcement kind of gave us a resurgence, but don't play us. Anyway, moving on from that, talk about something. Girl Stars finally said, or at least that is what it's saying, that P-Valley has been renewed. That's what sources are saying. P-Valley has been renewed for season 3 and season 4. But what really held up shit, and I don't know what's going on over there at Stars, but allegedly what is being said is that, you know, Katori, the creator, the producers and stuff of P-Valley, they were having issues with Stars because they felt as though Stars was not backing the show the same way that they backed other shows, okay? They did very little promotion or whatever. And to be honest, I would have to agree. P-Valley season 2 got real big, and it wasn't a ratings dud, okay? Because, you know, I remember hearing some people saying that it wasn't getting the ratings that it was supposed to be getting. Oh no, it was getting all of the ratings, because every Sunday night, every fucking Sunday period, for Sunday to probably Thursday, people were talking about the episode. There's Facebook groups, you know, controversy and, you know, theories and all of that stuff that was going on. Okay, each freaking week it was P-Valley this, P-Valley that, P-Valley this. The timeline would be on fire. You will always see the show trending for a few days. Okay, hot topic. So therefore, yes, it was getting the views. It was getting the views, and it would have made no sense to cancel the show after season 2. Okay, with all of that traffic that is coming to your app, to your site, and to your actual channel, oh, that was dumb if they would have did that shit. But see, 50 Cent is also having he's also expressed issues with Stars, and you know, I don't even know if Power coming back to Stars or whatever. But yeah, I told y'all. It's a couple of shows on there that I just don't understand how they on there, because I don't see nobody talking about them. I don't really see them promoting none of their shows like that. I don't. And come to think of it, I really don't. I was about to say, well, there are certain shows on there that people be watching, or I should say that's on has multiple seasons. I don't even know who watching it. But they don't get promotion either. That Orlando show, they don't get promotion. Hightown, I only know about Hightown because I heard about the first season. I tried to watch I watched the first 2 episodes, I believe, and then I never got back to it for whatever reason, but it wasn't a bad show, and I always meant to go back and to watch it again and to get caught up. But and it's sad and it's messed up, because Stars do got some good shows on there. Stars do got some good original shows, you know, but y'all don't fucking promote y'all shit. And so if something happens to the goddamn network, it's gonna be y'all fault. It's going to be y'all fault. You at the network, because y'all not promoting it to get the eyes and the views over there. So, like, no. But I'm glad. I'm happy, because now we get to continue what's going on. Get to see some more of my Uncle Clifford. Get to see Mercedes better come back. I feel like Mercedes going to be, she's not gone. Thank God Autumn is, okay? This whole situation, baby, Diamond in the trunk. The way they went samurai all up on goddamn Diamond and threw his ass in that trunk, Big Bo all of a sudden became a martial arts artist. I said, now, girl, you and all that ass, you mean to tell me you can do all of that? Since the fuck when? Okay. But I'm happy about that. Also, American Horror Stories, the new season is coming back October the 19th. And it's called... Oh, shit. Now, that caught me real bad surprise. It's called NYC, okay? Now, y'all know my Ryan Murphy is into the gay shit. So, if you ain't into the gay shit, that's just too damn bad. Turn your ass away. Don't tune in. But, basically, what they said is American Horror Story New York City takes place in the late 1970s in NYC and centers around a group of LGBTQ individuals targeted by a serial killer. It also covers many other themes, including AIDS crisis. Oh, so y'all going to the 80s too? NYC blackout and the famous NYC serial killers. Now, let me talk about something right quick. I'm definitely going to be watching this. Y'all know that's one of the shows that I watch. I review everything. Okay? So that's a given. You don't have to ask. Yes, Ashley will be watching. Yes, Ashley will be reviewing. But I really do not want... It's promising. It's really promising just from that synopsis. I'm very much interested. It actually feels like, just from the synopsis, that it's going to come back to the essence of the show a little bit. Because I honestly do not know what was last season. I did not like the way that they broke it up in half in 2 different stories. And it just, we had aliens. We had girl, what? Aliens impregnating humans, and it was just aliens fucking around and all through history, and just giving us Wi-Fi and everything. I said, well, thank you, but shit, I just don't get it. It just wasn't. It was the worst season ever of American Horror Story. Okay. For that to have been the 10th season of a show, if you go there, the 5th season, the 10th season, the 15th season, the 20th season, the 5s, okay? They should be the best seasons, okay? Some of the best work, because they're milestones to make it that far. But as history has shown, we see in some sitcoms, especially when they end on their 5th season, that'd be probably one of the worst seasons that they have, unfortunately. But, that shit was terrible. That shit was goddamn terrible. What was I about to say? Serial killers. NYC had some fucking serial killers back in the day. I was just like, I am so glad that I was not around and alive during the time and in that area where all this shit was going, because when you go back and you look at the history of things, like you look at the true crime stories that people be looking at, or you look at the documentaries that they put out, on different active serial killer that was going on back then or whatever, and the way that they so casually did shit, baby, I just felt like the people was living in fear for their life damn near every year. I said, this ain't fun. This is not fun. That's some of Sam's shit. God damn. Okay, it was an ice pick killer. It was the Green River killer. It was a whole bunch of shit. And Jeffrey goddamn Dahmer. Okay, now let's get into that for a second. Now I think once I get through the show, yes, okay. I've been trying to watch it. No, let me not lie. Okay. When the show came out, first of all, I saw the preview of it, right? I said, okay, cool. I saw that Evan Peters was playing Jeffrey Dahmer, and I said, yeah, he's gonna do a good job, because he, unfortunately, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but he can play a serial killer really, really well. Okay. And I be sitting here like, sir, is there something that you want to tell us? Because you tap in, and I mean you tap in, okay? Just go back and look at some of his shit, though. And then I found out that, it was Ryan Murphy production, so I was like, oh, okay. I like Ryan Murphy, I like Evan Peters or whatever, so, Jeffrey Dahmer and all this stuff. But then a little bit of the controversy started happening about the fact that, some of the family, and sometimes we don't think about this when we look at these true crime documentaries, or when they do a retelling the way that they're doing it, that almost look like a sitcom, a series that could be going on and on and on, but we know that it's not going to go on and on and on. They don't make it in a documentary style where they have interviews and stuff like that. They're literally like playing it out as if it's happening then, you know what I'm saying? And, some of the families, the victims, they are having issues with that because it's like re-traumatizing. And when you do it the way and in the style that they do it with, like Jeffrey Dahmer, this particular series right now, even though you're trying to make people feel and see a lot of the things that happen, the emotions and all that, it's very much re-traumatizing. Okay. Especially when you haven't heard things about this subject in years, and you've avoided it, and then all of a sudden you're bombarded with a whole bunch of people, especially everywhere you turn on the internet, they're talking about it because it's Netflix's highest show right about now, and they weren't even expecting that. And so I feel bad for them, and I'm pretty sure that they were not let known what was going on, and their input wasn't given to help. And that, when people do shit like that, if you're going to retell somebody's story, reach out to the family. Reach out to the people. You know what I'm saying? Get their input. That's just like with the Mike Tyson story. That's why he was protesting and wanted us to boycott it for Hulu, because they took his story and they didn't get permission. They didn't come to him to ask him for anything. No input or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So one of the victims' family was talking about that, and people was getting upset at her because she voiced her opinion about that. And I don't blame her. You cannot tell somebody to get over it, or we're using this and you should be thankful because they're using this as a teaching thing. No, all this true crime shit that's out here, documentary style, podcast styles, all that shit. Baby, you people know, okay? This ain't nothing about knowing how to teach self what is it? Protect yourself and what to look for and all this shit. It is a money grab. Let's be honest. Cause who asked for a Jeffrey Dahmer docu-series? Who asked for it? Nobody. But it's a money grab. And they got what they wanted, which was the views. But at the same time, I mean, I guess it's shedding light on how fucked up the case was. Now, I remember, as I was looking at it, because I looked at the first episode probably one day last week. I got through that whole first episode, and I was just like, wow, okay. And there, you don't want to victim blame, and you don't want to, but I'm just going to say this, and it may sound messed up, but I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all was thinking this too. Now, you got Miss Glenda up in her goddamn room, her house or whatever. She hearing all this whirling and all this shit, machines going on and everything, because he got the drill and the saw and all that shit going. She didn't call the cops for over a year because it fucking stinks up in there. She be hearing screaming and shit. That is a regular fucking apartment building. It is not something that has thick ass walls. Then you hear the shit coming through the vent, and then the smell coming from his place to her place and everybody else on that damn floor, and probably upstairs too, and downstairs. It's just permeating. Do you know, I have never smelled a decomposed body, okay? I don't want to, but I heard and been told how that shit smell, and it's just not a good thing, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, so you got all of that going on, and they let us know right off the bat that the shit been stinking. I'm sorry. I'm not victim blaming because he was a victim somewhat, but he's a survivor because he didn't get got by him. He almost did. Baby, he shimmied his way up out of that bitch. I said, you better fucking do that, Tracy. I hope he's still all right, But this is what got me in that first episode. When Tracy went on the head, first of all, when he was at the club picking up people, he's a weirdo. I said, see, why are y'all attracted to that shit? Oh my God. And that was the other thing. Y'all up there on the internet just talking about how he's so fine. I said, are we looking at the same people? Are y'all talking about the person that's on the Netflix series, or are y'all talking about the real person? Because you can't be talking about the real person. And it just goes to show how low y'all are to yourselves. Y'all have no self-esteem. That y'all tell us, oh, he just had to kill me because he fine as shit. I understand. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. And you know what? That ain't even surprising. It's disgusting. It's weird. It's disturbing. But it's not surprising because there are go back into history, look up all these serial killers, and just look at all the groupies that come to them. Charlie Manson's murders and stuff like that. The Night Stalker. All the women that was up in that courtroom, each and every time he went there, oh, it was a mess. It was a mess. I mean, they was dedicated to his ass. I said, you guys are weird. Okay? But you come to the goddamn, you come up in there and he looking the way he looking, he can't even remember the fact that he done already hit on a couple of dudes that was already there that he was talking to. And then you come over there with him and then you go to his place. If Miss Glenda said that, bitch, shout out to Niecy Nash, okay? I ain't even seen the whole series, but I just know Niecy Nash can act her ass off. She was very versatile, and people are really seeing it. Y'all remember when she was in When They See Us? Come on. I will say, I guess these two docu-series are just showing how fucked up the police was, especially to gay people and black people, all right? Baby, when that smell hit, the smell probably hit as soon as they got on the floor. Because Miss Glenda said isn't stinking for over a year. Okay? For over a goddamn year. I said, Miss Glenda, you must ain't really had no money because ain't no way in hell I would have stayed. I would have broke that lease or something because, bitch, something would have had to give. Okay? Ugh, my goodness. I said, you mean to tell me it wasn't rodents and shit that was rolled up in there with all that smelling and shit? And you still went up into that apartment and it stank? That smell was coming through the door. He didn't even have to open the door, baby. I'm pretty sure it was like 25 feet down the hallway. Girl, I would have turned around so goddamn fast, like, bitch, that would What? No. I said, Jeffrey, you sleeping up in that shit? He said, yeah. I said, wow, you're really sick. Okay. And then when he drank that shit and he looked at it, he said, what's that foamy stuff? He said, oh, it's probably dishwashing liquid. Just go ahead and drink it. Bitch, we drinking dishwashing liquids now? I said, now, Tracy, our mamas taught us better than that, okay? We do not go in strangers' houses for a booty call or not, all right? You know, what happened to go around the corner to the alley or some shit? Like, do what normal people do, okay? Like, bitch, we fucking in the bathroom. No, let me stop. Y'all gotta stop going and do these one night stands, okay? Y'all be picking them motherfuckers and going right back to y'all houses with these people and you don't know shit about them. Y'all really be doing that. And I'm talking to somebody. Somebody is sitting there like this. Maybe I did it once or twice. I mean, y'all be taking y'all lives in y'all own hands, okay? And I just want y'all to be careful. But I'm on episode 2. And for some reason, I cannot get past episode 2. It just started talking about the background, and I just don't care about his background. But then when it gets to that 14-year-old boy, I just don't understand. Okay, I'm going to get off of it because this ain't a review for it. But, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And this, my coworker said he couldn't even finish. He got to episode 4, and he just gave up on it. He said it was just too much because he remembered it, but it was still just too much to actually see it play out. I said, oh, wow. Anyway, if you watched it, I might do a review for it by the time I get to it. I'm going to just have to buckle down and just actually sit and watch it, you know, and give all sides and all opinions about it. You know, I just gave y'all a little taste right now. But y'all tell me how y'all feel. Don't spoil nothing. Well, I mean, you ain't really got to spoil shit. I mean, you look it up, you already know what's happening. True crime, true story. But, yeah, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. Moving on, Miss Shakira, baby, they finna take that lady to court. Y'all remember I told you about the whole tax evasion shit that she got going on over there in Spain on that house that she's supposed to have, they said that she owed $13.9 million, okay? She did not pay her taxes from 2012 to 2014 on that house out there in Spain. And she said, girl, I don't even live there like that. My primary residence is out there in the Bahamas. I said, that don't mean shit. Baby, if you buy a house, regardless of if you're staying in it or not, you still have to pay the property taxes, mama. But mama said that she paid what she's supposed to pay plus $3 million more. So, girl, she facing 8 years up in jail. We don't know. They finna start the trial, so hopefully they find something. Miss Shakira won't be shaking them hips up in behind them bars. Bitch, you wanna know who needs to be behind bars right about now? I don't know what's going on with the Napoleon complex of these little men today up in this industry. Like, they're so egotistical and their egos get bruised so fucking bad. And it's just really disgusting. And y'all know, it really pains me to say this to a certain extent because of the simple fact that I was once married to this man. I was here for this man. I would have did anything for this man. And to find out that he turned out the way that he has turned out, and I'm just like, oh my God, I married a monster. Every time something happened, I just be having to think like, wow, I really liked him. And he totally turned out to be the total opposite of what I thought he was. Like, I just didn't know this. Jonathan just does some bullshit each and every time. And I just feel like Karma is kicking his ass a little bit. Now, I don't really say Karma like that, but I just feel like Karma is kicking his ass. And if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, Jonathan Kirk, a.k.a. The Baby. Now, on this episode of The Baby Does Dumb Shit, we knew of the issue that he had with Megan because Megan had an issue with the fact that he was, you know, kicking it with Tory Lanez and doing some foul ass shit or whatever. And it wasn't just kicking it with him. I'm pretty sure it was deeper than that, some other shit that was going on. And that's why she got pissed off, because we don't see, you know, her pissed off at other people that's been kicking it with people that she probably don't get along with or whatever, that we see visibly. I could be wrong. Maybe that Kelsey chick, but who knows? But either way, y'all get what I'm saying. Nobody said anything after that whole little controversy went past. What was that, last year? last year or something like that. Why you wait till September, whatever date, 2022, to want to put out a video and a diss song, a song or whatever? What is it called? Boogeyman or some shit like that? I don't even know what the title is. Is that what it called? I saw Boogeyman somewhere. I don't know if that's the video title or if that's the album title or whatever. But he put in there basically saying that he fucked Megan the day before she came out and said that Tory shot her. And I'm just sitting here like, so you literally wanna, I'm not gonna say it happened. I'm not gonna say that it didn't happen. Because at the end of the day, if she wanted to fuck him, it's okay because it's her body. We not gonna sit here and be like, oh, she a hoe for this or she a hoe for that, when niggas do the same thing. And some of y'all fucking whoever the fuck it is that y'all want to. Y'all ain't committed to nobody, okay? So we not gonna do that. But it's just the simple fact that you unearthed this shit and you really felt the need to put out there that you fucked this girl or whatever. For what? That was the only reason why people came to the song. If they actually looked up the song to actually listen to it and not just listen to the clip that was playing on the blogs, like me, baby, you using her shit, you using her name just to get some fucking play. Just to get a little bit of marketing attention, you know, to drive people to your shit instead of just doing it an authentic way and letting people gravitate to it because the song is actually good. And word of mouth and everything else is saying that, oh, the song is actually good. No, you're going to put up in there that you fucked this girl. Like, the way that these niggas is coming at this woman, like, you a black fucking man coming at this black woman like that. For what? For fucking what? For fucking clout at this point. Because ever since, and I don't give a damn what nobody say, it's clout, it's attention, it's whatever. Because you're trying to use her name to sell some shit. And it's not working because people is not here for it. People all up in the comments are saying that shit is corny as hell. You're lame as hell. You're whack as shit. Okay, you're disgusting. You're fucking misogynistic as hell. You're showing your true colors. Baby, the baby has been going downhill ever since he did that shit at that festival and said that shit about, you know, niggas sucking dick in the parking lot and AIDS and all that shit. It's just been a steady decline ever since then. And he has yet to get back to where he was before then. Okay? And he doing it to himself. When you align yourself with somebody like a Tory Lanez who's problematic as fuck, who is basically the industry piranha right about now, don't nobody who wants to fucking link themselves up to somebody like that and think that they're gonna succeed? Yeah, you're gonna probably get a little support from the hood niggas or whatever, but if you thinking that you trying to get your career to go somewhere outside of that, oh, it ain't going nowhere. You studying your own fucking growth. For what? For what? And then gonna put a Megan lookalike in the video. Like, you're pathetic. You're desperate. And let me just get off of him for a second. I just can't believe I used to love him. Like, I used to love him. You know, that used to be my little pocket nigga. Y'all know that. I just was like, you know, it's a good thing that I am gay because I would have fucked up taste. Like, I would have a terrible taste in men. Like, I wouldn't know how to pick them. They would all be fucked up because all of the ones that I really like, they all turned out to be fuckboys and not the good ones. You know, and I'll tell you the difference later between a good fuckboy and a bad fuckboy. Yeah, it is a difference. But girl, what? I said the desperation that is out here. Desperation for clout and all that shit. Tory Lanez beating up August Alsina, somebody that ain't bothering nobody. After he done fucked himself with that entanglement shit, he ain't been bothering nobody. You gonna whoop his ass because he ain't say hey to you. He ain't dap you up. And then this motherfucker talking about something he fucked Megan Thee Stallion. Girl, I'm just sitting here like this is a mess. And speaking of a mess, girl, 50 Cent. I need 50 Cent to stop being a fuckboy. Now see, this is a bad fuckboy. I just don't understand the mentality that men have, or people in general, because I've seen women do the same thing to their baby daddies as well. I don't understand the mentality that people have when you break up with somebody, even if you have a kid or not, you break up with somebody and then they move on to someone else. And then they're all type of hoes and bitches and sluts and all that shit. because they moved on to someone else. The way that 50 Cent put a picture of him and his son, his youngest son, and made a caption basically calling his mama a hoe because she was seen with Diddy, it's really disgusting. Like she said, we had a relationship or whatever that happened 10 years ago. It did not work out. Why are you mad? She's supposed to stay single. And if you feel some type of way because she went to somebody that Diddy your friend, why are you attacking her and not attacking him because he's your friend, right? So let's go to the woman and let's shame her or whatever, but not call Diddy out for fucking somebody or doing something with somebody that you did something with. Like, that don't make sense. If you want to be fair, be fucking fair. And to be honest, she can do whatever it is that she want to do because you have no claim to her. You don't own her. If we break up, we break up, and I'm going to fuck whoever I want to fuck, okay? Even if I have a kid with you, bitch. The only thing that you obligated to is that child. And we going to co-parent together, bitch, but whoever the fuck I'm fucking, it ain't your business until I want to bring that motherfucker around and we 100% serious. If I want to bring the kid around, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll make it your business a little bit. But other than that, it ain't your business. That's I cannot stand you two. And you got a fucking girlfriend. That's what don't make sense to me. He has a girlfriend, but you worried about your baby mama, possibly kicking it with Diddy. Diddy kicking with everybody. Okay, so like, girl, 50 Cent, just grow the fuck up, man. You too fucking old to still be playing this industry bully. Like, it's just, grow out of it. And you want to know who needs to stop it? And I'm not finna spend too much time on this because I just don't feel like she needs to shine. Akbar V. Now, y'all cannot like Cardi all y'all want. I have no issue with her. I do feel like sometimes, a lot of times, Cardi forgets that, you are Cardi fucking B, a superstar at this point. The media loves you, the mainstream people love you, all that shit. You are a force in this industry, and you should start acting accordingly. And I feel as though sometimes Nicki Minaj, I'm just saying this because she's also a force as well, she forgets that shit too. And I'm saying that in the sense that y'all don't need to stoop so fucking low and be on fucking Twitter going back and forth with motherfuckers. Bitch, fuck that shit. I got my money, I got my house, I got my kids. Fuck whatever that bitch gotta say. I don't give a shit. Because it's not stopping my money. It's not stopping me from doing what I want to do. Okay? You ain't on my goddamn level, so why do I come down to your level? You know what I'm saying? And I wish all these people would learn that. Because I am so tired of seeing this fucking beef and shit. Like, and then y'all beefing with people that, first of all, you reigniting old beef. Then you beefing with people that ain't even on your fucking level and who would never be on your level. Giving them a little shine and it ain't even gonna work for them. Okay? And I'm finna be 100% honest. Akbar V, and you can take it any way you want to. Akbar V is a fucking bully. She been a bully. Ever since we saw her on Love and Hip Hop. When she was on there crying about how she's struggling, asking Candy, can she pay for an apartment for her? Because we found out Candy is her cousin. Now, I want to know if it's through marriage or is it actually through, blood or whatever, DNA. Because I'd be embarrassed. And I would have regretted putting that information out there knowing that this bitch going to act the way that she acting. Okay? We found out that, she didn't have custody of her kids at the time. You know what I'm saying? And so you on here struggling and all this stuff, but yet you still being a bully as hell because, you just want to hurt people because your ass hurt. All right, fine. You would think with a little bit of exposure, whatever, you hear what people are saying, people will, get into your head to actually trying to change your ways a little bit. Oh, no. She became an internet bully, okay? And I understand going hard for or liking a person. That's what these stands do. They go hard for whoever it is that they stand for. But the one thing that I don't like for anybody is a goddamn dick rider. Why do you have to take on somebody else's beef? and then it backfires on you. If you gonna take on somebody else's beef, make sure you ain't got shit that the next person that you going at can come at your ass with. Akbar V was the wrong bitch. Akbar V was the wrong bitch to encounter this whole shit. Because her whole life is a fucking read. And then she got a little bit empowered because, she was on the Freaky Girl remix, which I give it to her. She had the best verse. And instead of just riding that wave into whatever that could have led to, her putting out her actual music, getting a hit on Billboard or whatever, on the charts and all that stuff. No, we're not going to ride that way. We're going to go and we're going to reignite a beef with Cardi B that you've been subtweeting. The girls been subtweeting each other all this goddamn time. And then once Cardi directly say something to you, calls you, texts you, try to figure it out offline, you bring it online because you want fucking attention. That's what bullies fucking do. That's what attention whores do. That's what fucking clout chasing bitches do. Okay? Because there was no reason for you to bring that shit back online. And we saw the fallout. Them two was going at each other for the whole fucking day Monday. Okay? The whole fucking day. Now, people was upset at Cardi because Cardi had posted that little sex tape or whatever that somebody else had posted of Akbar, and they said it was revenge. No, it wasn't revenge porn because it was already out there. And then she screenshotted the cover. She screenshotted part of the video and made it a cover of one of her songs. So no, it wasn't revenge porn. It was already out there. Somebody else had actually tweeted it, and I'm pretty sure that she just copied it and then put it in a tweet or whatever to get at her. And I'm just like, you talking about her, you talking about Offset, and, Cardi kept coming at her with the kid shit. I'm about to go do something that you never done. Go pick up my kid. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny. That shit was goddamn funny, okay? I said, how you coming at somebody when your whole life is a goddamn read, okay? And again, Cardi, you were dumb as hell for even entertaining this shit. We have to be honest. Because anybody 100 miles away can see that this bitch is a clout chaser and she just want any type of attention. And she's on the high now because she thinks she's something because she got on with her fave, Nicki. Understandable, but you're not playing that fucking card right. And it's not working in your favor. And I'm just sitting here like, this is dumb. It is dumb. Like, I want to wake up and not get on the internet and the girls be going at each other. Why can't people just put their music out? Why people just can't mind their own business? Why are we fighting? Why? It's just dumb at this point. Y'all don't even know why y'all doing this shit. Y'all just doing shit to fucking do shit. It's just disgusting. Anyway, y'all tell me, I don't know nobody's that. I just don't like Akbar. I never liked her. When she was on Love and Hip Hop and she was going, I'm the Queen of Atlanta. Queen of Atlanta doing what? The Queen of Atlanta that had to have somebody else to get an apartment for you? Girl, shut the fuck up. Anyway, that shit just turned me off right there from that. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that shit. I'm just tired of it. Condolences go out to Brooke Bailey. Her daughter, Kayla, passed away, I think over the weekend or something like that. In an car accident. She was 25 years old. First of all, I did not know Brooke Bailey had a 25-year-old daughter. I said, mama still look good to have a fucking grown-ass kid. Like, wow. I didn't know that, but that is so sad. That is so sad. And I pray for her and her family and condolences. Nobody wants to go before their kid and lose their kid so young and in a tragic way like that. That's sad. You want to know what else is sad and sick? Baby, what's his name? Nia Long, soon to be ex-boyfriend, baby daddy, the coach of the Celtics. Now, didn't they just win the championship for the NBA champions or whatever? Oh, excuse me. I think they did, right? And so, that's when we found out, or at least I found out, that he was connected to Nia Long. Okay, fine. Next thing you know, reports come out talking about he about to get suspended for a whole season because he did some fucked up shit. I said, what he do? Baby, they said he was having an affair with somebody. I said, oh, so he had a consensual affair with somebody or cheated on his girl on Nia. And so now y'all want to suspend him for a whole season. That just don't make no sense. Because at the end of the day, I honestly feel like we be seeing so many people get up into these scandals because they cheated on this person, they cheated on that, and then they get stuff taken away because they cheated. I honestly don't feel like cheating is a fireable offense unless it's in a guidebook in a policy that you're not supposed to be having relations or whatever with people that you work with. Understandable, you get punished for that. But if I'm with my spouse and I cheat on her with somebody, some random person or whatever, I shouldn't get punished with my job for that, you know? And that's what I was thinking. I was just like, and people make it such a big scandal. I mean, motherfuckers cheat all day, every day. Okay, so why every time somebody cheat, it's just a big old thing. And it's like, everybody get cheated on, no matter how fine you are or how ugly you are. Bitch, everybody get cheated on. It is no in between. No in between. No one is safe, okay? And I know people was upset because when we think about Nia Long, we really don't know no bad shit about her. She's never she's never in the blogs or in the news for nothing bad. So now you literally disrespected this woman who literally just stuck beside you for 10 years. First of all, how long were they engaged? Because I think they got a 10-year-old son and all this shit. And he just moved him down to Boston 2 weeks ago. 2 fucking weeks ago. And he just told her like a few days before that this story was about to break. And he had known about it in fucking June. He knew about it in fucking June. Okay? They did the investigation and everything. Kind of found out I think he was cheating with somebody else's wife. The lady that was doing his travel plans and shit. And mind you, she married too. And they said that the husband saw it on the Ring camera, caught a conversation that they was having on the Ring camera, some shit like that. I said, what the fuck? And I still said, okay, that's kind of fucked up because Matt Burns came out and said some shit like, you know, I don't understand why people coming at him like that or whatever. Like, you know, everybody cheat. But then he came out and he retracted that shit and he was like, you know, I found out exactly what happened and it's 100 times worse. And I said, 100 times worse? So what the fuck did the man do? Did he get the woman pregnant? Because that's the only thing that I could think of. You know, they said it was consensual, so it wasn't assault. Did he get her pregnant? Was it more than one? What is going on? All I know is I want Nia to get away from him. Because I want to know who was holding up the reason why they haven't got married yet. How long y'all gonna be a goddamn fiance? And y'all already got the kid. What's the hold up? What's the hold up with going to the getting the marriage license and going ahead and walking down the aisle? What's the hold up? Okay, I said it's a good thing that she didn't. It's a good thing that she didn't at this point. That's fucked up. That's embarrassing. And then, as soon as you heard that they was investigating you, you should have opened up your mouth and you should have said something to her. But no, you gonna wait until it breaks out or right before it breaks out, couple of days before it breaks out onto the internet. That's when you say something because you knew it was coming out. That's niggas ain't shit sometimes. And women, niggas, you just can't trust nobody. You just can't trust nobody. I said you are fucking two married people or two people, I ain't gonna say married because he wasn't married. Two people in a relationship fucking around on each other. On their spouses. That is some trifling ass shit. Trifling. God damn. Okay? Anyway, y'all tell me any more information update that y'all have on that situation. Larsa Pittman update. Remember we talked about Larsa Pittman supposed to be kicking it with Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, and they was just friends. Baby, they fucking. Girl, they got a video of them holding hands and dancing all up on each other and shit, kissing and stuff. And I was just like, granted, he 31 or whatever, she 40 something, bitch. I mean, they consenting adults and they old enough, but she just, it's like she likes to go hunting for young black men with NBA connections. And what really turned my stomach about Larsa Pittman is the way that she did that Michael Beasley situation. Oh, that was just disgusting. And he was younger than Michael Jordan's son. And I don't know if this is socket to Scottie Pippen, because, you know, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, they not really cool like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, let me get back at you, you know, with the divorce and all that shit. And I'm gonna go fuck your enemy's your enemy's son. Like, what is it? What is it? I mean, ain't nobody telling you that you can't play around or whatever, but it's just something about the way that she moves. It's just ugh, yucky to me. I should have said this at the beginning because I've been seeing some update. I'm praying for everybody out there in Florida. Everybody out there in Florida on that coast or whatever who's affected in the eye of this hurricane that's out there. I think it's Hurricane Ian, and then there's probably another hurricane that's coming too, and it's already seen that it's been doing damage. Somebody posted a video of one of those bays out there in Tampa, whatever, and the water had receded all of, like, the hurricane sucked that bitch all the water back. I said, when I see shit like that, run, okay? Because when they throw that water back, oh, it's gonna come everywhere. It's gonna come everywhere. And I just pray for y'all safety. I really do pray for y'all safety. Baby, has hurricane season always been at the end of the summer like this? I thought it usually be during the summer. Not except, I mean, well, yeah, during the summer or something like that. Wow, like, I really put... Y'all, I'm so scared for y'all. First is Jackson. And Jackson, how y'all doing? Jackson, Mississippi, how y'all doing with y'all water? I really hope y'all got some clean water. And even if they say that y'all can drink the water now, I hope y'all still boiling that shit. Boil that shit for real, and boil it 3 times, bitch, okay? You know, we need to fuck some people up. Sorry. This is a mess. This is a mess. And then you got Brett Favre. We out here trying to get some fucking water. Brett Favre out here, you know, playing around with the welfare money, okay? Trying to get money for, what is it, a volleyball stadium or whatever the fuck shit. Girl, put his ass in jail because he lied about it. And then, you know, the people that was in connection with him, they getting arrested and going to jail and stuff about, girl, he did that shit. We ain't got to go into it. He did that shit, okay? Welfare queen. That's what they call him. Republican ass. Anyway, you know, just in case you wanted to know, Uncle Tommy, nephew Tommy, I should say, you know, he's on the Steve Harvey show. He also do the For Your Love. Is it For Your Love on? Yeah, he does that show. Had no idea that he had got diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And he had a surgery. They caught it at the very beginning stages. He had surgery May 18th for it. And he said he is completely clear of the cancer right about now. He didn't have to undergo any type of radiation or chemotherapy. But he's just keeping it, you know, keeping an eye on there. He's slowly getting his voice back. And I said, that is great. That is so great to hear. Because we know that cancer can be a bitch. Oh, speaking about cancer, I don't know if y'all watch Chicago Med. So the lady that plays the nurse, that's basically the head nurse there, the black woman Maggie, she has uterine and ovarian cancer now. Mind you, her character also had that. I said, oh my God. When I say art imitating life, or life imitating art, I should say. That's so crazy. I hope she makes it through. Because that ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. Rachel Dolezal has an OnlyFans. Mama said, I gotta pay the bills. I can't get no regular job. And you know what? Honestly, I'm not mad at her. Okay? Because, bitch, I'm not finna pay the bag. I'm not finna pay to see the shit. But somebody else will, okay? One of these will, okay? Obviously they did, so that's how come the shit got leaked onto the social media, okay? But yeah, Mama said these bills got to get paid. So I'm gonna flash a little titty and flash a little cheek, and I'm gonna get a couple of dollars for it. I said, I mean, I guess you fucked your own life up, but hey, it is what it is. Nick Cannon needs to get a hold of his baby mama. The Greek girl that just had the baby, she about to be on Selling Sunset. I said, what? You about to be on a new season of Selling Sunset and you are on the fucking social media, Instagram, crying about how you ain't been to sleep in 72 hours because your baby up here teething. And somebody just said in a DM, why don't you just, get a night nurse or whatever so that you can get some rest? And then you snap off on her. And was like, I don't want that or whatever. And was like, why don't you get your baby daddy to do it for you, because, he can afford it. I'm not trying to use him as a money bag and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. Well, what is he being used for? And I'm sorry if I keep going after camera. I'm trying to fix something. What is else he's going to be used for, okay? He does have the money. And you also have the money, too. It was a simple suggestion. It wasn't nothing for her to get all pissed in her chest over, and, talking about, I'm gonna go on a little tirade trying to clear it up and all this shit. Baby, we don't care. We don't care. You don't want people to offer you suggestions or to offer negative opinions or positive opinions or whatever on the whole situation. Don't post on this social media how you feel and yourself crying and saying, I ain't been asleep for 72 hours because this little motherfucker won't stop crying because he's teething like a motherfucker and his gums hurt. Somebody offer a suggestion. And understandable, you want to be in every moment of your child's life, but you can't be in every moment of your child's life if you ain't up to par yourself. Okay? Get a nanny. Get a night nurse. Jesus. Anyway. Or see, if you would have had a 2-parent household, maybe the daddy could have had the baby at night. No, he's staying at one of his umpteen baby mama's house. Anyway, moving on from that, I don't feel bad for that lady. Teddy Riley. There you go. Get my words together. He basically was on Vlad TV. Now, listen. I said, now, Teddy, why are you stooping low and getting an interview with Vlad? You too much of a legend in the game to be sitting down with this motherfucker, okay? Come on. You don't need this. But Vlad brought up the whole situation with Soulja Boy and, because Soulja Boy did go with his daughter and he was very abusive and, all of that to her. And, Teddy said basically, he was saying some negative shit about him. And so he confronted Soulja Boy, and by the time that shit was over with, he had him apologize. And so he basically said he whooped that nigga ass, okay? And what he want him to do is to apologize to his daughter for all the shit that he done to her, which she is old, okay? But honestly, I wouldn't even want one from him because I just don't feel like it'll be genuine. Anyway, so of course we knew Soulja Boy was going to respond. Now I'm thinking he going to respond to Teddy. Oh no, he didn't respond to Teddy. He responded to Vlad. Calling him all type of bitches and talking about he the feds and everything and everybody come on his show always getting locked up and everything like that. And I will say this. Teddy must have really did fuck his ass up because in the clip, maybe because I just didn't see the whole thing, but in that clip, he did not mention Teddy, okay? And he knew not to mention him in that clip. But at the same time, even though he going off, I feel as though I agree with him. I just never understood why people go to that. When I found out that he was a white man too, do you not understand that it is so many hip-hop centered blogs and companies and, things that are out there that you would have thought, and I thought this whole time was being ran by black people and or a Hispanic person, because hip-hop, the Bronx, black, Latino, people of color, brown, black, that's what I think of. Oh, no, they run by white people. I'll be like, oh, excuse me. And Soulja Boy ain't the first person to say that he the fucking feds too. And I believe that shit. But also, I want to end this with throw a little prayer up for Miss journalist Katie Kurt. I don't know if she before some of y'all time or whatever, but she used to be on the Today Show. Her and Matt Lauer, before Matt Lauer did the bullshit that he did. I used to look at the Today Show all the time. It used to be my talk show, my morning show. It used to be Good Morning America or the Today Show, and I chose the Today Show. But she was diagnosed with breast cancer. So she's undergoing chemo and radiation and all of that stuff. Mind you, her husband died from cancer years ago. So, and the way that they made her announce that whole shit on TV, I remember looking at that. And when I finally got the backstory about that, she did not want to do that shit. They forced her to say that shit. And I was just like, oh my God, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. The shit that people do for ratings. Like, Y'all been wanting to get up in entertainment, and then y'all get hit with that reality that these motherfuckers really don't care about you. They only care about themselves and ratings and the money. That's it. And it's fucked up. But I hope she make it through it. She like 65 years old too. So I hope she make it through it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Like I said, I'm going to pray for y'all in Florida. I'm going to pray for everybody that's down there in the path of those hurricanes, because that shit is no joke. I pray that y'all get to safety. And I pray if you could not get out, that you stay as safe as possible and you make it through. I really do. I'm going to put a prayer up every night. I always do that. Y'all, I got such a big heart, and some people just don't realize it because I don't like to show it sometimes. I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't know, sometimes I just don't like to feel like I'm soft, but I feel like I'm opening up a little bit more to y'all, especially on here, because a few years ago, I would never be able to say a lot of the shit that I say on here, okay, in the individual videos and stuff that I be going through and all that shit. I be mum's the word, but I'm working on me, y'all. I'm working on me. I'm doing better, but I hope you guys are doing better too, and I will see you guys later, okay? Bye-bye.